So after a bit of a disaster last week down at Chiton Rocks, this week I'm putting up some footage, just the camera footage from this drone, which is my best one. The footage is recorded at 60 frames per second just on an analog camera, but the main thing I've done here is I've changed over the VTX at the back here into a better position on the drone where it's safe from the props, and also I've changed over to the Zeus Nano. So I had the second battery to run down from the ill-fated flight at Chiton Rocks. So this is what it looks like flying it with a 4S. It got up to 75 kilometers an hour. Didn't fly too far from the home point, but overall very happy with how it flew and how it landed. Even though I hit 7 Gs, I think, popping it down on the pad. But yeah, so here goes the video. So it won't appeal to everybody, but it's got the full stats running all the time, so you can see what's going on. So enjoy. So I had to wait for a few seconds until I picked up the minimum of 8 satellites to establish the home point for the GPS, which it did. And as soon as it went up, nice clear image, but I've got streaky lines across it. And I realised that I probably need to twist the wires connecting the FPV camera to the actually the VTX, the new Zeus Nano I put in. I need to twist the wires where they connect to the flight control board to reduce interference. But overall, it's a good, useful image, and as you can see, I've got all the stats all the time. So a little lake, the sea in the distance, and with 4S it went up nice and smoothly. I probably should have gone to acro, but for some reason, I guess with the last flight not going too well, I was feeling a bit conservative, so I left it an angle. The main disadvantage of angle is you're not as maneuverable, particularly when it comes to a dive, but this is normally a scenic place that I fly with a GoPro, so it's unusual that I just use just the raw footage from the unstabilized footage from the FPV camera, but in this case it's quite reasonable. The funny thing, I've realised that at 60 frames per second you get a smoother video anyway, because I've often noticed that the video on the FPV camera, when it's at 25 frames per second, could look very jerky compared to what the GoPro is doing. Now the GoPro does a wonderful job of smoothing things out, but I think part of the problem with the older recording device, the older DVR, was the low frame rate. Anyway, I'll let it go from here, and if you're interested you can observe what's going on. As I say, I think I hit over 7 Gs at the end. I had a maximum about 75 kilometers an hour, and strangely enough the signal strength drops to about 84. Most of the time it's sitting at 100, as you can probably see for now. But I'll stop talking and pop some music over it and leave you to it. Bye.